This is going to be a list of the best credit cards for military, specifically active duty military. These aren't necessarily going to be the most optimal for your situation specifically, but they are the best. They are going to provide you the most value when used correctly. Now, what you're not going to see on this list are like Navy Federal credit cards or anything like that. Not saying that they're not good credit cards, and I plan to do some Navy Federal credit card reviews on the channel. It's just those cards aren't going to give you nearly the amount of value that the cards I'm about to list off are going to give you. The best credit cards for military are usually going to be credit cards with high annual fees, but because you are military, because you are an active duty service member under the Military Lending Act, certain banks, they waive the annual fee for those cards. So you have a card that people pay $650 to have, $550 to have, and you get it for free. That's going to be valuable to you in the realest sense. You literally have to pay no money for these cards, just don't pay interest on them, and you get the benefits of a $650 annual fee card. I think that's pretty crazy. The reason why I'm making this video is because on this channel, I would like to help everybody with credit cards, specifically active duty service members, because I am an active duty service member. I want to help you guys because you guys have a benefit that the rest of the public just doesn't have. You get to have high annual fee credit cards as if they didn't have any annual fees, which means you are just extracting value. Now remember, this is going to be a list of the best credit cards for military. This isn't necessarily the most optimal. If you want an optimal strategy video, I can make that. Just put it in the comment section below, along with where are you serving from. If you're serving from overseas, please let me know in the comment section below, and don't forget to give me that HBO special. That's that Help a Brother Out special. Make sure you hit that like button for me. It's Noble Credit. Let's get it. Even though there are timestamps in this video, make sure you watch the video in order because there's a reason for the order, and I'll explain that at the end. And I'm going to give you 5 credit cards, but I'm going to give you a bonus credit card at the end. And the bonus credit card is only going to make sense when you watch the video in order. So without further ado, first and foremost on the list is going to be the Chase Sapphire Reserve. I have plenty of videos on the Chase Sapphire Reserve, so I'm not going to get into every nitty-gritty detail regarding the card, but in general, $550 annual fee card. You get a $300 travel credit with this card. It's a very liquid travel credit, unlike some of the other cards on this list and some of the other cards in general, which means for you as an active duty service member, you pay $0 in annual fees for a card that's giving you $300. This is basically a $300 grant to you. As long as you take care of your credit, don't overspend, don't spend money that you don't have. You know, these cards are going to be very lucrative for you. This is the Chase Sapphire Reserve. It is a Chase card, which means it is under a rule called the 524 rule, which means you cannot get approved for a Chase card if you've opened 5 or more credit cards within the past 24 months, which is why this is first on the list. Remember, there's a reason for the order. But yeah, so $300 travel credit. You get to redeem your points that you earn on this card through the Chase Ultimate Reward portal at 1.5 cents per point, which is pretty good. You can also transfer your points out to partners. One of the best transfer partners is probably going to be Hyatt, where you can get easily 2 cents per point in value. Other than that, I typically use the Chase Sapphire Reserve for dining. They have a lot of travel, car rental insurances attached to the card, so I use it for that purpose. But one of the good things about this card is the downgrade pass. So if you get out of the military, you get to downgrade this to a Chase Sapphire Preferred or a Chase Freedom Unlimited or Chase Freedom Flex. But yeah, Chase Sapphire Reserve would definitely be #1 on this list. All right, #2 on this list is going to be another Chase credit card. Now this is more of a choose your own adventure card. Right now I got the United Club Visa Infinite credit card. But what I mean by choose your own adventure is because I recommend a few credit cards in this case. I recommend the United Club Visa Infinite credit card. I recommend the United Quest credit card. It's the purple one. It's a lower annual fee, but that Quest card gives you a $125 United travel credit. This card doesn't give you that. This card gives you United Club access. That's the main benefit for this card, which is why I put it on this list, because if you like to fly United, then you get access to United Club. But the Quest gives you a liquid $125 travel credit for United. Also, I'll throw on this list the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless credit card. Okay, it's a lower annual fee credit card, but the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless credit card gives you a 35,000 point free night certificate that you can use. You get it on your account's anniversary. Now you have some other airline cards such as the United Explorer, or you have some other hotel cards such as the Hyatt card, but you're going to get more value out of the Bonvoy Boundless credit card than those cards, but you got to wait to the end. And that's why I'll give you the bonus card, because that is going to give you the most value. Okay, so next on the list is going to be the US Bank Altitude Reserve credit card. The reason why this card is on the list is because this card gives you the highest liquid travel credit. What I mean by liquid travel credit is some travel credits are like airline incidental credits that you can only use on airline incidental purchases, such as checked bag fees or paying for food on flights. The Altitude Reserve you can use for pretty much anything that codes as travel, and you get $325 for that. And this is more than that first card, the Chase Sapphire Reserve. This card is also good for mobile wallet spend. Now I have a review on the US Bank Altitude Reserve credit card, and I'm going to place that right here. All right, so check that out. But basically, you would never really use the US Altitude Reserve like physically. You would only use it for mobile wallet spend because that's where you're going to get the most points. So you're going to get 3x on this card on mobile wallet spend. So all you got to do is put this card in your mobile wallet and you're going to be good to go. Use it at the gas station, use it when you're out shopping, because this could easily convert into a gas credit card for you because 3x on mobile wallet spend. Most gas stations are going to take mobile wallet. Any place that takes Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay, LG Pay if you're a weirdo. The reason why this card is on here but after the Chase credit cards is because this is a very difficult credit card to get, because you have to have a relationship with US Bank in order to get the US Bank Altitude Reserve. Now, how did I get it? I developed a relationship with the bank by getting a business credit card. I applied for the US Bank Triple Cash credit card. It's a business credit card, and that gave me the relationship that I needed in order to get the US Bank Altitude Reserve credit card. And not for nothing, but it's also a very sexy credit card. Check that out. If you want to learn more about that card, I go into great detail in that US Bank Altitude Reserve review and unboxing. So that was 3. Fourth on the list is going to be the card that we all know and love, the American Express Platinum credit card. Now, the Platinum card is a staple in my wallet. It's always in my wallet. This is a $650 annual fee card. The amount of perks that this thing has, the only card that really compares to it is the Business Platinum card. And that card is not on this list because you, as an active duty service member, cannot get that card for free. The only reason why I have that card for free is because I was grandfathered into it back when American Express waived the annual fee for business credit cards for active duty service members under the Service Member Civil Relief Act. Now it's the Military Lending Act, and they only waive annual fees for personal cards, but they waive it under the Military Lending Act. These are two different laws. Service Member Civil Relief Act typically deals with credit and debts acquired before active duty service, while Military Lending Act typically deals with credit debts established after active duty service. By the way, for all of these cards except for the US Bank Altitude Reserve, referral links in the description if you want to grab yours. Also, I recommend you watch my reviews on the card so you know everything that comes with the card, and those links are also in the description box below. But American Express Platinum card, $200 airline fee credit, $100 Saks credit, $300 Equinox credit, $15 per month Uber credit, the Walmart Plus credit, the digital entertainment credit, fine hotels and resorts credit. There's just too many benefits on this card for you to not have it. The reason why this card is 4th on the list and not 1st on the list, even though it has the most benefits, is because you want to prioritize getting those Chase cards first. Also, the American Express Platinum card, if you decide to leave active duty, it doesn't have a no annual fee downgrade path. You gotta remember that. That's also part of the psychology of why I made the list the way that I made it. Those Chase cards, they have downgrade paths. The US Bank Altitude Reserve has a no annual fee downgrade path, just so you can keep your credit alive should you want to do that, which I recommend. In fact, the lowest annual fee credit card that you can downgrade the American Express Platinum to is going to be the Amex Green card, which has an annual fee. But typically every service member should have the American Express Platinum card because American Express is very good to service members. Once again, thank you for your service out there, and make sure you hit the like button if you're getting any value out of this video so far. Let's get to that 5th credit card. All right, 5th and final credit card is going to be the Hilton Aspire credit card. Okay, so the reason why the Hilton Aspire is on here is because you get a $250 Hilton Resort credit. This can be used on stays at Hilton, or this can even be used for amenities at the hotel, such as spas or room service. And then you get a $250 airline fee credit, which I've made great use of over the years. I actually have 2 Hilton Aspire credit cards that I get great benefit out of. This card also comes with Hilton's highest status at Diamond status. This is going to easily get you upgrades once you check in. Is it guaranteed? It's not guaranteed, but I've never checked into a Hilton hotel and not gotten an upgrade. I've stayed at some pretty nice Hilton properties and I've always gotten upgrades, such as the Waldorf Astoria in Vegas or the Conrad Hilton at Resorts World in Vegas. I've also stayed at the Conrad in New York in Midtown. You can actually check that video out right here. Should be right there. Yeah, we'll go with there. But yeah, the Hilton credit card is definitely probably the best hotel credit card that you can possibly get at the moment. And yeah, so that was 5 credit cards, but thank you for staying to the end. And just for your patience and staying to the end, you get the last credit card on the list. You get a bonus credit card. Now, this was the last credit card that I needed to give me every credit card that I wanted. This is called the Chase Ritz-Carlton credit card. The way you get this credit card is, remember, number 2 was a choose your own adventure. You can get the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless credit card. The reason why this is a bonus is because you cannot apply for this credit card, but you can apply for the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless credit card. The Bonvoy Boundless credit card can be upgraded to the Chase Ritz-Carlton credit card. The Chase Ritz-Carlton credit card comes with some pretty nice benefits, such as a $300 travel credit. Now, it's not as liquid as, say, the US Bank Altitude Reserve or the Chase Sapphire Reserve, but you can make it very liquid. I demonstrate that in some videos on my channel related to the Chase Ritz-Carlton. I also document how I was able to get it, so make sure you watch that playlist as well. In fact, a lot of the things I talk about in this video, you're gonna have to binge watch some of the content in order to understand the psyche, the mentality behind why I got certain cards. Either the way I got it, the manner in which I did it. There's a lot of things you gotta understand. You're gonna have to binge watch the content probably at some point. The good news is I've set up playlists for you to make it nice and easy. But this card also comes with an 85,000 point free night certificate. Now you can top that off 15,000 points, so you can stay at a 100,000 point property essentially for free. Because of upgrades that you're gonna get, these are going to be rooms that cost about $1,200, $1,000 just to stay in, and you're getting it for free. That's right. That's why this is a bonus card, because you cannot apply for it. It's been discontinued for a couple of years now. The only way to get it is through something called a product change. That's why that Marriott Bonvoy Balance credit card was an option for you in number 2. Thanks for staying all the way to the end of the video. Make sure you give me that like so other people know that this is a good video. Also, subscribe to the channel so you don't lose me in the sea of other YouTubers. It might be difficult for you to find me again. You can easily find me if you subscribe to the channel. But yeah, that concludes this video. Let me know if you want me to make a video about optimal credit card setups for active duty military. Until then, thank you for your service. Keep serving, and let me know in the comment section where you're serving from. I'd love to hear it. But yeah, see you in the fleet. Peace.